Okay, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson today. So if we look at your swing on the left, just to show you and explain why things are going a little bit wrong for you. First thing here, we can see the club head goes a little bit too inside there. I mean, it's not drastic, but it's enough to cause you a few problems. So this halfway backstage here, we'd like the club head to be in line with the hands or just slightly ahead of the hands. And we can see yours goes underneath. What that causes is there's a little bit too much left arm depth in the backswing. We can see this left arm's really working across the chest too much. Swings, this is you doing a short swing, I know, but the left arm's so across the chest we can see way too much of this right shoulder up here. When you swing longer, that left arm would stay in that plane and the club would work across the line, and that's why you get a few issues on the way down. If we draw a line on the butt of the club to the ball, we'll see here as you start down, them hands stay to the right at the red line. Now, at worst, they should be on that red line, or I actually prefer them slightly left of it. So you can see now coming down, all looks good. You know, left arm looks pretty decent at this stage, club head looks good, but because those hands are above that red line, that club is going to be delivered slightly from outside there. Now this one was quite good, but some of them are a little bit further on the outside. And we can see here as you come in, this is why sometimes we're shanking it. So if the club's delivered from outside the line with an open face, it is unfortunately a pipe. And we can see evidently here that you're really, trying to hold this club face open at this stage here, and it doesn't look very natural. Look at this left arm, it's folded. So it's just not quite comfortable, is it? It's not quite getting through it. So to give you the feeling of the swing we're looking for, we put the cone in the way. Now if we look here, as you take the club away, you'll see now that club head staying outside the hands a little bit, which is good. Yes, your hands went away slightly to achieve this, and we talked about that, but at the moment I'll take that. So club head's away, just outside the hands there, which is terrific. Much better set line. So if you look at the set now, that's much steeper than the set before. If we look at the set there, at that same stage, you can see there it's much flatter. So the one on the right's very good. As you get to the top, look at that, it's much more in line. Look at the left arm, cuts through the right shoulder compared to this swing here on the left. We can see all of your right shoulder. So it's a much tidier looking swing, this one on the right. Then we're going to have that little shallow. So if we start again just to see where the golf ball was, and we get to the top there, fantastic. We draw a line on the butt to the ball. We'll see here as them hands come down, look, it's left of that red line now, and now you can see the club is only but inside the cone, good. And then on the way through, we can release fantastically out to the right. Now look at that position there, as opposed to your swing here on the left. Massively different at this position here. Spine's in a better position on the right, and we can just keep turning through. Club face is actually released. If we look at the positions up here, they're very different. So see the club face here compared to this one here on the right. One on the right is just naturally rotated over, and I haven't even told you to do that. That's just a natural arc of the swing if the swing is swinging on a circular axis, as opposed to this one here that swings left with an open face. So I know it feels weird. I know it doesn't, but it doesn't look weird, does it, Kay? If we try and get you, look, if I try and get you to swing in motion, look at this. Does that look weird? I don't think it does. So that's what I want you to work on for me. Practice with the cone when it's down there. Practice with a stick or something, but you've got to feel this sort of slightly steeper motion to shallow, and just allow for it to start to work well. Thank you.